Predictions of the future with science.
Future.
Technology.
Brain.
Technology.
The future. If you lived there, it'd be tomorrow by now. Hello. My name is Joe Irvin, and this is Exact Predictions of the Future with Science. The only YouTube video series which promises not just to predict the future, but to do so with an accuracy of at least 100%. Unlike Nostradamus, whose weird poetry merely hinted at stuff like bombs and revolutions that anyone could come up with, this show is based on objective scientific opinions. All these predictions are the result of my dedicated studies in the science of neurobiontology, a kind of science which I made up and is correct. To help explain, I've prepared a song, which coincidentally is also 100% factually accurate.
The cosmic brain vibrations in all my computations give me strange sensations of the future. Numbers do not lie and neither do brains, they tell me the future.
I deserve the Nobel Prize.
There's an energy that flows through time and through consciousness. If you hold a brain close to your ear, you can hear the future. Neurobiontology. I look through your brain like a telescope into time.
Episode 3 2289. The year is 2289 AD. AD, which in 2289 stands for Anno Domino, changed in honor of actor Anno Domino, who will have a successful career as a burly action movie star, most notably playing the lead in a much beloved series of robot boat movies, in which boats are like cars and do Fast and the Furious style races. 2289 will be a year of hope for some, for others relief. And for those near an accidental atomic blast in Australia, 2289 will also be a year of suddenly dying. Major headlines in 2289 include: after having abandoned Earth centuries before, humanity receives a message from the bees, which roughly translates to, "Found new planet, please do not come." In other news, Prime Minister Mark 570 of England will be involved in a digital sex scandal.
Blank. Between September and November of 2289, the news takes a break. Absolutely nothing is reported on at all during these months, as all major publications urge people to just be cool for a few months.
Births of 2289. Ankh Oman, the first baby to be born with perfect eyelashes, no cosmetic work required. Also, thousands of other human children of a slightly lesser quality. In prominent deaths, famous aviatrix Amelia Earhart, having traveled through a rift in time over the Bermuda Triangle to the year 2289, will, on arrival, crash into a much better, faster plane. Also, yeast. All the yeast will die, and there will be no more beer. There will be riots in the street as millions refuse to settle for wine. Quite worrying. In 2289, environmental concerns continue to plague the Earth. Calendars which go further ahead than a year will no longer be produced due to a worldwide concern over jinxing it. The famous Last Drop of Oil, which was sold at auction in 2150, sells again in England in 2289 for 12 trillion of Her Majesty's Royal Bitcoins. And lastly, one word: zombies. Also, 3 more words: that can drive. Future music. This is what music will sound like in the year 2289. Babe, I'm gonna love you even more now. Now that we know zombies are real. Babe, we'll show them love is real now. Now that we know zombies are too. I'm gonna tell you how I feel now. Once we figure out what to do, so that we don't die. I hope that we don't die. How do they know how to drive? Comfort. A little kitten with no hidden agenda. A fresh, warm glass of milk. Wheat. Vast fields of wheat. Now. Rapid fire predictions. Due to environmental worsening, rapid fires will become more common. The first superhero will appear in the United States, and he will widely be known as Rick, who can jump very high. Also, no one remembers Nostradamus. Thus concludes this week's episode of Exact Predictions of the Future with Science, a video series that at this point arguably doubles as humanity's greatest achievement. Like, share, and subscribe, and remember that I know how and when we're all going to die.